Odessa, Claudia, that was a magnificent job.
Thank you.
You know, we were just talking about the bus boycott in there. And Odessa, you work here 5 days a week. How do you get to work?
Well, you can't take the bus these days. So I walk or catch a ride when I can.
But even if the buses were safe to ride, you'd still rather walk than sit towards the back?
Yes, sir. I'd have to say I would.
Well, you know, it's a long walk home.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Well, I see your point. And it's hard for me to blame her. She's not the problem.
Well, hell, she isn't. She may not be uppity to your face like some. But you mark my words. She'll turn on you the first chance she gets.
Mother, she's been with us for 9 years.
Even so, she's a problem, all right. And the more you give in because you think she's not the problem, the more of your freedom you'll lose. She'd rather walk, bleed her out of the soles of her feet till she begs to ride the bus.
Oh, I sure am glad I don't work here regular. Mr. Thompson had a look in his eye when he asked about you getting to work. And that old woman's got a mouth on her. You work so hard and then you hear a woman say something like what she said. It just makes you think we're going to be sitting in the back of the bus up in heaven. God don't look at the outside. God looks at the heart.
Odessa, will you be walking to work?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
I see. Well, I was planning on going to the Cub Market this morning anyway. Why don't you meet me there? All right.
I appreciate the ride, Mrs. Thompson. Don't mention it.
Is there anything else you need, hon? Hurry up. I'll be leaving now.
Is Odessa getting here?
Well, I've got to go to the Cub Market, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick her up.
You're gonna what? Well, here I am trying to hold my head up as a white man in this town, and you out carting our nigger maid around.
But Norman, Odessa works hard for us, and I really need her.
No, Miriam. You know, it's no wonder they're not riding the buses. They got you to cart them around.
What should I do?
She can walk. You just go call her up and tell her that right now.
I understand. Yes, Mrs. Thompson.
I didn't know he'd make it. I do the breakfast dishes.
I usually start out earlier on the days I walk.
Now, Odessa, just because you won't take the bus, I don't think I should have to suffer.
I'm not asking you to suffer, Mrs. Thompson. I'm not asking you to walk in the rain.
Odessa. Surely this bus boycott can't last much longer. Couldn't you walk? Just until this mess is over.
Nobody knows when this boycott will be over. Most thought it wouldn't last but a week. Here it is a month already. No, Mrs. Thompson, I can't walk. Not every day.
How's your cold?
Miserable.
I'm sorry. Odessa walked to work today,
Good.
but she won't be walking anymore.
Oh?
No. I'll be picking her up from now on at the curb market.
Miriam, I forbid it.
Other women are picking up their men.
I don't care what other men are letting their wives do. I just know that you're not going to beat Odessa's beck and call.
It's not an inconvenience.
Haven't you been listening?
I have been listening. And all I hear is a lot of talk about what's going to happen if colored people get to sit down on the bus.
Miriam, you're not carting her around. Now that's the end of it.
But Norman... Come in.
Good afternoon, Mr. Thompson.
Where's your uniform?
I'm leaving now. I gotta be able to take care of my own family, too. I'm gonna find a job near to town.
Odessa, I think you're being sadly misguided about this bus boycott issue.
Tell me the truth, Mr. Thompson. Ain't I good enough to sit at the front of the bus? Mrs. Thompson.
Odessa.
This is Franklin, my baby.
Hello, Franklin. Odessa, I would like to talk to you. Desi, how are you managing?
I've been keeping myself pretty busy, Miss Thompson. I've been working 3 days a week over on Claremont Street, and I'm taking in laundry.
I want you back. Would you let me pick you up at your home until this bus boycott is over?
I'm sorry, Miss Thompson.
Odessa, I know you think Norman is against this. You must understand. He's always been where everything is segregated. And for that matter, so have I.
That's all I've ever known, Mrs. Thompson. But maybe now my boys can get to know something different. Mrs. Thompson. Goodbye, Mrs. Thompson.
Goodbye, Mrs. Cotter.